Let's talk about the energies of October. After the harvest in August and the release in September, we now move toward the new year in the Celtic cycle, Samhain. Life becomes quieter. The energy is softer. It's a time for inner reflection. A new yearly cycle begins quietly, nearly unseen. Before we dive into the collective energies, I've created something special for you. It's a guided meditation called The Little Seed. With it, you can realign yourself, and it's like an energetic rebirth for the upcoming Samhain. You'll find the link below. And if you don't know me, hi, my name is Annie. In my community, it's not only about discovering your purpose, it's about actually living it. And honestly, I think the second part is often the harder one. That's why I share these monthly energy alignments. We talk about the currents moving through the collective field and how you can protect your energy from them. Or if you want to work more actively, how you can place counter energies into the field. At the end of the video, I will share also my alignment tools, that's small rituals you can use throughout October to stay centered. Because all of that energy from politics, economy, society affects you on an energetic level. Even if you stay away from the news, you meet people, and even without words, worries and fears are passed on energetically. Let's have a look on the energies in the collective field in October, and let's start with one of the most dominant themes in the global field right now: the ongoing trade tensions between the United States and China. In September 2025, most of the US tariffs on Chinese goods remain in effect. The Federal Court has questioned their legality, and the Supreme Court review is pending. In addition, the long-standing $800 exemption for low-value imports has ended, so all small e-commerce shipments from China are now subject to duties. This sends waves of pressure, competition, and scarcity into the collective field. Many people, even those not directly involved in trade or business, may feel like a subtle push to do more, to work harder, to prove themselves, as if survival depends on constant output. If you notice this pressure building up inside you, pause, check in. Am I rushing because the world feels rushed, or because I truly need to? It's a simple breath, a slower pace. Or consciously choosing one priority can help you step out of the collective rush and back into your own rhythm. The counter energy here is trust and inner abundance. Small daily acts of gratitude, naming 3 things you already have, or feeling appreciation for what is present, that can reset your nervous system. By embodying abundance, you place a different frequency into the field, one that softens the pressure and reminds others enoughness already exists. Another theme influencing the collective field this October is the rising price of gold, which has reached new record highs. By early September 2025, gold prices have climbed above $3,500 per ounce, as investors seek stability amid questions about tariffs, global trade, and broader market conditions. Gold is often seen as a safe haven in times of uncertainty, but this trend reflects that role. This brings heightened awareness around security and value into the collective field. Many may feel more cautious, more focused on stability, or sensitive to shifts in financial systems. For some, it translates into subtle worry about the future. For others, into a search for solid ground. If you notice financial anxiety arising, come back to the present moment. What is stable for me right now? Ground yourself in routines and limit overexposure to economic news if it unsettles you. As a counter energy here is inner value and trust in resilience. By appreciating your own resources, not only material, but also personal and relational, you bring steadiness into the field. This recognition of value beyond numbers can balance the collective focus on financial uncertainty. A third theme shaping the collective atmosphere in October is ongoing geopolitical uncertainty. As of September 2025, the war in Ukraine continues with no lasting ceasefire in sight. At the same time, reports highlight renewed activity of extremist groups like ISIS or Al-Qaeda in parts of Africa and the Middle East. These developments maintain a global focus on security, diplomacy, and conflict management. Such news sends waves of heightened vigilance and collective tension into the field. Even for those far removed from the regions, there can be an undercurrent of restlessness, stress, or a sense of unpredictability about the future. If you notice yourself becoming unsettled, pause and ground yourself. Am I safe in this moment? Simple practices like mindful breathing, connecting with your body, or reducing media intake can help separate your inner state from the global noise. A counter energy here is rooted, calm, and present. By cultivating steadiness in your own environment through daily routines, compassionate actions, or simple being present, you add balance to the field and anchor a frequency of stability amid uncertainty. October also carries collective energies that are more playful and cultural, with Halloween at the center. Halloween is one of the most celebrated traditions in North America, marked by costumes, trick-or-treating, and community gatherings. In recent years, it has grown globally through social media, influencing seasonal moods far beyond the US. Alongside this, lighter trends like boo baskets and the comfort of soup season add to the seasonal energy of connection and warmth. These traditions bring waves of community and playfulness and shared joy into the collective atmosphere. They also reflect a collective desire to face the darker season not only with seriousness, but creativity and humor and nourishment. If you feel pulled into comparison or consumer pressure, pause and ask, what form of celebration feels authentic to me? Protect your energy by choosing connection and joy on your own terms. The counter energy is conscious play and simple rituals of care. Whether it's sharing kindness, creating a warm meal, or enjoying small moments of fun, these acts place uplifting and grounding frequencies into the field. And while Halloween has become the colorful, playful face of the season, its roots go back much deeper. The ancient Celtic festival of Samhain falls on the very same night. Where Halloween brings joy and creativity, Samhain marks a sacred threshold, the close of one cycle and the quiet beginning of another. When we look at the Celtic wheel of the year, we can trace this movement clearly. In August, at Lammas, the first harvest was celebrated. Gratitude for what we could hold in our hands and awareness of the cycle of growth and decay. In September at Mabon, the focus was balance and conscious release, a time of equal day and night, of holding on and letting go. And now, in October, the energies shift once more. Life growth quieter, the days shorten, nights lengthens, and nature turns inward. What was visible in summer now withdraws. Samhain, the Celtic New Year, arrives at the end of the month. It completes the cycle of the old year and opens new, not invisible, but unseen. Nature reminds us of this truth. Seeds are planted not in the light, but in the dark, hidden in the soil, They appear unmoving, yet new has really begun. Everything that will grow in the coming year already carries its essence within, unseen, quiet, and protected. For us, October is not a month of outward striving, but inner listening. A time to pause, to sense what wants to emerge in the new cycle ahead. What seeds do I want to plant now? What intentions can quietly take root to become visible in the year ahead? The path leads us from gratitude for the harvest through letting go into conscious planting, not in the outer world, but in the depth of your soul. To support you in this, I've recorded a meditation for you called The Little Seed. It will guide you into a gentle realignment for this October. You find the link below. And now, here are my alignment tools for October. 3 simple practices to help you consciously work with the energies of this month and anchor your seed within. The alignment ritual for October, the 2 bowls. You prepare 2 small bowls and place them in your sacred space or somewhere meaningful. Fill one bowl with seeds, beans, rice, lentils, and leave the other empty. Each morning, speak your intention out loud. Take 1 seed from the full bowl and place it into the empty one, affirming your intention quietly. Over the course of the month, the second bowl will grow fuller, a visible reminder that your seed is being nourished. At the end of October, you can honor the collected seeds by returning them to the earth or scattering them in nature, symbolizing that your intention is entrusted to the greater cycle. The alignment journaling question that I brought you is, what seed do I want to plant within myself and keep nurturing throughout October so that it may become visible in the year ahead? The alignment affirmation for October is, with every seed I place, I strengthen my intention, trusting that it will bloom at the right time. If you're not yet sure what seed you want to plant, start with my meditation, The Little Seed, and let yourself be inspired. You will find the link below this video. October brings you retreat and rhythm shifts, themes of duty and control, renewal and questions of value and solidarity. All of this moves in the collective field, and at the same time, an old cycle comes to a close and you step across the threshold into a new year, quietly in the unseen. This is time to trust the unseen, to allow what you nurture within to unfold in its own right season. Thank you for your time, for your presence, and your contribution to this world. I'm sending you love from soul to soul. Yours, Anne.